We have all set up. We could start with our stream. And who would have guessed? Today we're playing again the Tales of Iron. Welcome to the game. Let's check where we stayed last time. If I see correct, I just have to change one screens a little bit. We're back. So where did we stay? Okay, so we finished quite some part of a story. So now we are going into the mines. Our first time in the mines. And we have the companion Redgi with us. So let's go check. So we have again the frogs. Okay, I was already thinking we are falling. So we are now in the correct map. should drink a little bit. So the frogs are going against our miners. Has 2 attacks. One, 2, and 3. And something. 1, and 2, and 3, and three, and so it's a bus run. Oh. It's a little bit late. Oh. Oh, oh, decided to
The frogs were dealt with, and Redgi had felt no rumbling monster. But sighting the war chief had made Redgi realize they needed to prepare for an attack. The king was needed in the fort.
Lord. We didn't find any huge enemies, but we at least finished some of the rocks down here. Let's go back up. Safe. So quite happy we didn't find any monsters. And we dealt with the pesky frogs.
The bridge cracked under his weight. The darkness stretched endlessly below.
I did think
But
so.
Redgi had a kingdom to fight for. He couldn't go back. So he had no choice but to go on. There had to be another way out.
I did thought that we will fall down. Yeah, I have to go with the stronger weapon. some of the best ones. I assume there will be more. Side. Oh, better times, but like it's quite a lot more weighty, so where does this go? This could be okay, I think. Okay, yeah, we have a lot more. Yeah, let's check this one first. We are in here. Let's go check. Yes. Okay, so more weighty, but no real use. Oh,
Reggie
lettuce.
marveled that such crisp greens could grow underground. The chef would make a fine meal of this.
Yeah, our chef will have something to do when we come back. Up, stock. This way. Yes, we got some irons. Okay, let's go above. Ooh. We're dying all the time without knowing. That one, no. So you have to go with a less health. Let's try to avoid the green stuff. We know how to deal with them, they are not so hard. Like the initial one was a little bit harder, but now it goes. Oh, safe area. Here, calcium. We're almost full with iron.
The deeper the king got, the older the mines looked. As if the rats had found the tunnels, not made them. But what could dig better than a rat?
Like, what could it be better than the rat? It's like a... I don't know how it's called in English. Like in German, I know the word, Maulwurf. And there's a safe. There's also a green area. Not going. going there because it's green and this means that. Some more iron here. Like, I don't like the sound because like the sound is like chains scraping. Let's save and hope we can survive.
What was this device? What it was for and who put it here were a mystery. But one thing he could see plain enough. It was missing a piece. Maybe something so strange should have scared him, but it only made him want to know what would happen if he restored it.
Okay, we are surely finding this piece, but we don't like the sound of the chains scraping. Ah, that's done right here. Looks like it's quite big down here. There is some here, but it's not sure if I like it. Should I change the armor to this one? No, let's store it. Now at least. We don't like the sound of the chains. Some more stuff, but I think we will be slowly full. Yeah, okay, it's 99, so basically this shouldn't be able to. Ah, okay, it was. Took care of the shield one. Okay, so this full part above doesn't go because it's the toxic one. But we could go down there. Okay, I didn't saw that thing. No. Oh, nice. We have a quite a lot better bow. We found the device.
This looked like the piece the device needed. Now he could open the gate. He hoped.
Go check out the device. Okay, it's here. Let's
The
see.
metal door
Yes.
opened as if pulled by another's invisible paw. What strange world lay beyond?
Sure, if you want to know. It's a lot heavier, so let's do it. Taking some new arrows. But now we have the normal bow. Let's take a sit. Would we go with the... I think we can go with another armor. Oh, wait, we have also some heavies that we didn't, so we have some mediums. This one is a little bit heavier, but like I think, yeah, it's the best grab that we have, so let's take this one. So, access, we have some more access, but a little heavy, and we have a new bow. We already equipped. Yes. Okay, let's just take a seat for a second, calm our minds, and let's go check what's the chance
Whatever
of
had
getting
lived
grounded.
here was long gone, and Reggie was glad. What kind of beast would live in a place made of such cold, hard metal?
Are you sure it's gone? Okay, able to go down there. Yeah.
Comrade, the little creature squeaked at Reggie. What was it? Not a rat or mouse. It was armed, but seemed pleased to see him. Maybe it could help the king get home. Having said that he was king, the creature explained that he was a mole and electrician of the great Bolshevik Republic. But little of this made sense to Reggie.
We're not a republic, we are a kingdom. We are taking everything for ourselves. And we have an electrician. They also have purchase. Nice. Drink. Save. Let's go say hello.
The mole needed something called electricity for his tram. It could get Reggie home, and that was all he needed to know to agree to help.
And then let's follow him. He's a musician, okay? He has his own battle music. And he has swiping cards, okay? think I do like his music. Yeah, what's that?
The switch that gave electricity must be beyond this room. But they'd have to get past the grub mother first. She was the one infesting the mines with her grublings.
Okay. Chido, okay. Think a little bit. If she has something new. So finish her off.
Her great wings had finally stopped buzzing. She and her young would infest this place no longer.
Think first. I'm not sure what's in there. And now let's check. So it's a little bit more heavy, but just a bit more.
Now the electricity was back, the little mole would take them on his tram. Reggie was sure a tram was the rumbling creature the miners had heard.
I think I do like the mall with his music. Let's just refill. Let's take a small seat. And on our way, we will take some arrows and some more poison. Now, let's go. Yeah. I think the new rumbling of the electricity machine, of the generator, was like calling up the creatures. Okay, before we go on the tram, just save, think, and we are okay to go. Are we in a full new city? Yeah. Okay.
His new friend called it Station 24-7. It was kept alive with their electricity. Pipes funneled away the toxic gas, and there was strange music to put a wag in his tail. It was unlike anything Redgi had ever seen or dreamt possible.
It's the Techno Mall area. Our friend. He even has a car. Okay. Go here, but like I'll have to talk with this one first.
The guard moles refused to let Redgi pass. They were too busy arguing about what cake to bring to their captain's birthday. Caramelized whole grub or cheesecake?
Let's do cheesecake. I think I want to research first a little bit here. Nice. Basically the same weight, the same defense, but a lot less weight. Are they working here, or is this an internet mall cafe? There's some videos. Okay, so there are mall fights, arena. I'm sure I will need to, so let's just
Another
this.
statue? There must be a better place for it.
Also looks nice. I think I will wait with the blueprints. Save. Tell me here. Okay, I can buy weapons here. But let's just store this. Store this. Store this. Store this. Okay, so basically for 20 we are getting quite a lot. Okay, let's go down. It's here. Okay, I think that's basically the arena, and I can fight these guys. Just want to save first. And then let's try. I'm interested. If I can do the mole fights. They're both quite hard. Let's try this one.
This strange device was a blaster. Molecraft more deadly than most bows. Reggie wondered what the smith would think.
You.
Blasters make short work of most enemies. The king could get used to this.
Yeah, I could get used if I can get a blaster for myself. Oh, nice. I have a blaster now. It's a little bit more weighty, but a lot stronger. Taking it. Let's bring up. Let's go safe and then we can go for the second round. So we also can refill. Okay, so we can infinitely repeat that. Good to know, but like basically only the first one gives us the gold coins. The first one went, I think this one should also go.
The fighter they called Macho Mole was a crowd favorite. Many a mole has lost their head to the brutal swing of his axe.
This one is better. I don't know what will he do. Think up. Okay. This side. This side. This side. Some other attacks. Up. Right. This side. Right.
Victory in the arena felt good. Maybe Redgi could learn to like this.
Practically, yes, practically. I doubt it. Okay, it's lighter. Let's just store it. And it's 280. I think we have to refill. A refill. Safe. In the... Okay, that's the poison. Just then take the old bow for now. In this one is the again. But I at least have some ranged options.
This foe was called Mole Mysterio by the crowd. Redgi wondered what name the crowd would give him if he returned to the arena again.
It was easier than thought. Ranged weapons help. Let's start this one. These are the 3 ones. Nice. Let's check the kiosk. Oh, it's the bullets. Heal, refill, save. Sell. It's not here anymore. For the how much do I have the coins? I think I can buy some of the blueprints. Oh, he doesn't have any blueprints anymore. Then change back to the gun. Check what we have new, like this was the heavy one under the medium ones. Oh, okay, this one was the molar assisted one. If I knew that, I would take this one before. Okay. We can keep the grab now. I totally made it harder on myself. But it's okay. We did finish them. This one is too heavy. It's too heavy, so we ignore those two. Here. what's here. But I think we're quite okay for now. There we were there. Then let's go check our friend.
The mole held the award for crispiest fried crisp bugs, but his reserves of cooking oil were all gone. Whatever was lurking in the old sector had him too scared to collect more.
And if I find cooking oil, I know where to find it. This looks like a lounge. Okay. Let's go. Oh, he has a car.
The mole had more wonders to show. This automobile could dig them a path anywhere, and fast, even to the Crimson Fort. But it needed to be fed petrol, which the mole said Reggie could get in Station 24/7, but it was not cheap nor easy. No change there then, the king thought.
Oh, mole deal. So, petrol, he owns oil. Let's go check again the shop. Perhaps he has petrol.
Fighting pits, where the victors were legend and the vanquished were stains on the floor. These arenas were outlawed in his kingdom. When his mole friend said, "not easy," he didn't think he'd meant possibly fatal. But it was the only way to get coin for petrol. It was the only way home.
I think we already finished it. Oops. Okay, we have cake. I wanted to have cake because then we can go down. Is this one back? No. It doesn't want to send me anymore. Anyway, let's check here if it's something new. Nope. I think we have to go down and eat them the cheesecake, as I said. The best option is cheesecake.
Reggie had chosen well. Cheesecake was his kingdom's national dish, after all. Singing, the guard moles went to start celebrating, leaving Reggie to explore the old sector.
Fun.
The old sector had been left to its ruin, and to grubs.
Jump up here. Oh. I assume I can come back from the top. So basically, let's go down here and then try to return on the top. Okay, I saw them. I don't like that. Crazy. Let's store this one, let's store this one. Let's proceed up. Let's check where we... Okay. Oh, I didn't saw the one go down. Ah no, I went down now. Okay. We can refill up our bullets. Safe. Also drink up. So here is basically down. Here is some extra juice for us. Here. Petrol this way. And there are some also enemies. Here. Done. Die. Quite happy with my weapons currently. They are doing quite good job. Okay, down we didn't go yet, but we will go. But let's first fetch some petrol.
This was the fuel pump Jay spoke of, though it didn't seem to be working. Maybe, like the tram, it too needed electricity to work.
Okay, so basically we also have to go for zone. Okay. And here is... Okay. Setting up there, and there are two empty rooms on each side. Let's just save, because I'm sure we will find something down here. Or not. Okay, this one is a little bit better in every way, so let's just take it. Save. And I still want to know what's on the other side, so let's just go check. Okay, so it's worse, but still. Now the pump should work. Let's go check.
Reggie didn't know what this creature was, but its teeth and claws were as sharp as they were fast. Reggie wondered what this feeling it inspired was. Fear? Or despair? It was dead, and Reggie could barely believe he'd survived. He hoped this would be the last one he encountered.
It was better than expected, if I tell the truth.
The pump was working.
Guess.
Time to get this fuel back to Jay for his automobile.
Drink a little bit before we go. So, anything here? Thank you for the likes. We said we are going the other side because like I want to get that item up there. And we can hope enemies, but let's see. I do prefer the gun. I'm a rat, but this rat prefers to shoot. Ah, okay. We have oil for the guy up there.
Fresh cooking oil. Maybe now he could try the mole's fried crisp bugs.
We're back here, so we can also... That could look cool, but like I assume it will not be useful. Take a drink. Safe. I will just go check the other guys if they have something for me. New, so no. This is everything old, so also new. Then let's just go. You want oil? Well, ooh, this box.
With fresh oil, the mole was able to fry his crisp bugs again. He cooked a batch for Redgi. The king made a note to ask the chef to put these on his menu.
Nice.
The king was tired and bruised, but he had the precious petrol. This might be a place of wonder, but it had none of the warmth of home.
Let's go.
Something was wrong. The Crimson Fort was locked down with guards at every door. The king had been away too long.
Deck. Just jump up. No. This first. So good. Okay, this one is better. We have another gun, but it's not so good, so let's store it. We have that's also not so good. That's too heavy. Also not interesting. Save, but yeah, okay. Save. And Exo. Just checking with the chef first. Yeah, we could eat something new. Yeah, we have the last meal.
A traditional Moletown burger. It had an unusual texture, but it was hearty fare.
Here. It's closed. Okay, that's Smith. Okay. Here are the weapons. Okay. And then most of the setups. Nice. We're returning here later. First, let's save. And then let's go to the throne to see what's happening here.
The enemy had returned, just as he'd feared, but sooner than he'd have believed. They'd slithered in through a broken pipe in the crypts. His brother and the rat guard had driven them back, for now. His brother Dennis pointed the way. He'd meet them below at the broken pipe. Together, they would end the frog scourge for good. His new mole friend offered to stay and help Comrade Redgi with this fight. If the Rat Kingdom fell, Moletown would surely follow.
He's just repeating. But he has something else to say. But we're going against the frogs again. What I currently have, it's grub, so let's go for the frog one again. And we can just fly to the new stuff. Checking the frog ones. I think this one is the best, yeah. Okay, this one is better. Just a second. Beer deck. We're back. So we did check everything here, and we have a new gun that we don't use because like it's not so good. Happy with the loadout. Wait, up here I think I also have that drink. Yeah, I just wanted to have the drink because I'm not sure if okay, we're already fighting.
He died as he lived, defending ratfolk from the scourge of frog kind. The guard captain had truly earned his place, entombed alongside kings.
Drink for a bit. Let's take what we have. Follow the rat. Just want to check if we have some other ones that we can help.
In the king's absence, the builders had repaired the crypt entrance. Reggie was as glad of this sight as he was it had not cost him any gold.
We feel our stuff. Okay, it's a pipe on the end. This one, this one. this weapon, it's quite nice. Ooh. One item again? Points anymore. Let's have more. Let's check. Right here. Nice, and then let's go further. Okay.
Dennis was waiting, just as he said he would, and called out to his brother. No doubt that was how they found him so fast. The frog scum. The toxic smoke was too thick to follow. But Reggie's mole friend told him there was hope. In Station 24/7, they sold a breathing device that would let him pass through the smoke unharmed. The king could go in Jay's automobile. Jay would stay and kill any frogs that came this way, or die trying. A strange, toxic world lay ahead. Reggie hoped he was prepared.
Okay, so yeah, we have to go down back to the.
The king was impressed by his brave mole friend. After the war, he hoped to know him and his strange people better.
Let's run them back up. The mobile. I just want to check if I have everything from the others. You. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's taking care of the.
The rangers have heard reports of the strange creature nearby, but they don't believe it. Claims about its size can't be true. Only one way to find out.
Let me kill one of these big creatures. And it is. Okay, in the poison area. So it will also have to wait. There is no shop here, I think. No? So let's go to the other city. Here is a shop. I just want to buy all the blueprints. have any more. Go back to the mall area. Hold on. Okay, we're coming up here at the drum. I assume it will be in the shop. Yeah, I got it. Oh, they need 25. But we have more fights, so maybe we can buy armor. Let's, I think, yeah, let's just go safe and then take care of them. It's usually start from this side and then go through.
The Mollberg shield was thick and heavy, crafted from the strongest plate metal. Getting past it would not be easy. Heavy shields make for slow targets. Slow targets make easy gold.
Heavy shield. Just store it. What? Just want to refill my bottle. Here we can also save and then we go for the next fight. This one looks fast.
The arena champion, Hulk Molgan, was a living legend of Moletown. His legend might have to live on without him. The arena champion, King Demolition. They cheered. One legend had died, but another had come to take its place.
Store, we can store. Okay, this one is quite good for rock armor. But for now, let's do it. I'm going to throw this on top. I think I'll just go further.
Double trouble means double gold.
Well, finish him.
As Redgi cut the final combatant down, the crowd cheered his victory. Bloodthirsty though it was, he had grown fond of Moletown.
The arena fights are not so bad.
The device made it hard to breathe, and a battle helm was more comfortable. But this protected him in a different way, from toxic smoke. With this, he would find his brother.
Go and take our brother from the... Anything else? There also has nothing else, okay? Some more coffee. I just want to know if I can also go here further. Yeah. He's taking care of the notes. I can still go check and perhaps finish this side quest first. Hold on. I can go here and then down, or down and then. Okay. I think there's one less map change here, so let's go here. I like that the mask is also dampening the sounds for the player.
Another of these fanged and clawed creatures. But if he could kill one Reggie reasoned, he could kill two.
Okay, so this one is a little bit heavier, but almost none better than other.
The Rangers were wrong. The creature was real, and nothing about its size was exaggerated. Sometimes a tall tale is worth hearing.
Finished up here. I just want to check this area because like it's something we didn't search yet. Now we can search this. Just checking here. Okay, this is the area where we found the just finish the fights before they start. Okay, now we just proceed here and then we're there. This area is finished. I think there is, yeah, there are two more areas here with the green gas. Basically this is the same one, yeah, where we also have to go. Save. And I think there shouldn't be any quest here anymore. Yes. Here first, but like I want to check the quest. There shouldn't be anything. Exactly. So now we go filling our. Just check the shop first. And this way here. When coming down, I'm checking first the other side where the statues are. This one I don't have yet. But I think I do have this one. Let's put it up. Let's reload the bullets and then save, and then you can go. So there shouldn't be any frogs because like the mole is taking care of that. There. To save that I don't need to run all the way if I die.
These devices appeared to give the power of flight. Redgi would have been impressed if they were not on the backs of frog scum.
Some weird frogs down here. Get off here. Oh, yes. just self-destructing content. And soon we will have a boss fight now. Because we're able to refill and everything. Let's go check.
Too late. Redgi saw from the docks his brother's silhouette on a ship surrounded by tribal frog soldiers. No sign of their foul leader. He had to get to his brother. Redgi had little trust in shamans. There was more mystery in this world than his father had taught him. The shaman had gone, but he'd left a key.
This. Let's start this. This one is not bad. Let's equip this.
None had seen a turtle in many seasons. His father claimed he found one here as a boy. But it didn't look old. Redgi was almost 2 after all. Could a turtle reach such an old age?
So we need some paddle. This. Store this. Store this.
Grateful to be free, and promising entertaining tales of Redgi's father as a pup, the turtle offered to take them across the river to the foul froglands.
It's a bumpy ride.
The turtle bid the pair farewell. Redgi asked his friend to stay by the river. This was not his fight. But Jay never abandoned a comrade in need. They were as brothers now, he said.
Also, it's basically a straight line. Quite long. Check our weight, it's still okay. I think we are mostly also, I'm just checking. through everything. Get some weapons and stuff. Nothing important to change. Let's go.
Reggie had expected something as foul as frog spawn, but the froglands were strangely like home, apart from the smell.
Okay, so basically same but lighter. Let's change.
The same pipes that were in Station 24/7 were visible here. This was how the frogs were invading. Jay was furious. The engineering that kept moles safe was being used to hurt others.
Save and we proceed. Shit. Take it. Oh, this one's one of the best two-handed, but like it's too hard for me. Bullets? No. Have any bullets? No. Oh, they are also drinking the bug juice, so is that save and then this doesn't look that different. It's the same, okay. I would like the help of the mob. Some extra damage, it's always good. Drink up and then let's proceed. So, safe.
Caged, like a common grub. Redgi dreaded to think why the war chief would keep so many captives.
Finished here? So here... Oh, there is some refill thingy, and then you can go here, okay. Oh, it's the leather. What was missing the leather? Money. Should be possible.
This was why the rats had been captured. The war chief had offered them up for the shaman's twisted experiments. War Chief would answer for many crimes this day.
Okay. All. Waste and attack me. If I knew that, I would let them out. So this will be there.
The shaman had tried to hide in his workshop. The things he'd made and used on Reggie's kin were here. There was nowhere he could hide. The shaman's cruel experiments were over in a puff of foul green smoke. The war chief's throne room could not be far. He was the one who started this, so it was with a sword in his skull that it must end.
But,
What was this evil twist on Molecraft? A grotesque monster of creaking gears and steam. The sight of it made Reggie freeze. But Jay's fury could not be held back. The sound of his small friend's body falling lifted the spell. Reggie didn't know what this thing was, only that it would die screaming. It was no beast, but his own brother in the evil machine. This was the frog's final insult, to turn his own blood into his unwitting enemy. But Dennis knew where the war chief was. Ashamed and angry at what he'd done, Dennis ran ahead, wanting to spare Reggie this fight.
no, wait. You shouldn't go.
Even in the frog slime and its stench of death, it felt good to be fighting with his brother at his side. No, Redgi wouldn't believe it. Everything the evil frogs had taken from him, his father, his friend, his kingdom. They wouldn't take his brother, and they wouldn't take him.
Easy frog. But you can do it.
The war chief was dead, and the kingdom saved. But what did it matter if his brother was gone?
You okay? He's not gone. I can only equip it. Okay. Equip this, okay.
The rat folk rejoiced to have their king home. They had prepared for Redgi's coronation in the throne room. They had been sure he would return to them. To Redgi, it was a bittersweet victory. He had proved himself, but it came at a cost higher than gold.
Okay. First, go to do coronation. Save before we get coronated. Our more friend is missing, so mandatory equipment.
It was the start of a true golden age, free of the scourge of frog spawn. Working with the molefolk below, they built a new kingdom of steam and industry and wonder. But that is, as they say, a tale for another time.
Hello, Luca. Yeah. Still happy that you came check on me and like playing a little bit and have fun. Okay, the team was quite small for the... Good night, Luca. See you in the next stream and when you have time. Okay, so basically we got through the game. Just make it faster.
The greatest threat was conquered. But Redgi wondered if there were any tasks he'd left unfinished, or foes left undefeated. Now was the time to be sure.
I do like that. That we can basically finish the game without having like go for the quests and everything without the issues. I think I saw something out here. Was it here? Worse. That's worse. Same. Worse. So worse. So heavy. Heavy. Okay. I want to check if I have here. Really? This one is better. This one is a little better. So let's go with this one. And this we are not using because they're too heavy. For the clothes, I think we can for now stay with what we have. We have some shields. For now, it's like it's a lot less weighty. Check the weapons. This one is the best we can have. This one is also basically perfect. No, stay with the sword. Then we have the great one now. Here, so we have all the keys and the stuff that we need. Let's just go refuel here.
A new notice on the quest board. A band of musicians have disappeared after a long night regaling the Crimson Keep with their drinking songs, whether they wanted to be regaled or not. Rex, the band's front rat, would know more.
Go check side quest. Oh. So we did finish what we did here. Okay, scrap.
With peace restored to the kingdom, Doug organized a grand tournament in Reggie's honor. As tradition decrees, a new king must prove his worth before all the realms. Rex the Bard looked nervous. He'd found the crypt gates open. No amount of fermented bug juice would see him go in, but his bandmates were not always so wise. The young king didn't hesitate.
Let's go first in.
Reggie's head was pained from the drinking and the noise of last night, but he'd still found his bed. What had these young bards found?
I think that they will.
Several empty bug brew bottles littered the floor, a sure sign of bards. Reggie was getting closer.
Done? Yes, let's go search for the bards. Somewhere back there, okay. Down the check what's here. Key for this one? Okay, so let's go that side first. Okay, they are in the parts. It should be down below, okay? So with a lot of defense, but less of the resistance. Let's equip this.
Amy had taken refuge by an old statue and was getting some much-needed shut-eye. Reggie only meant to wake the bard, but his shout awoke the zombified remains of Mausamoto Musashi. Mausamoto was a legendary swordmaster. Reggie hoped to get one more lesson before putting him to rest. wished he could have learned from Mausamoto when he was alive. But now, his dual blades had fallen silent forever. Redgi directed Amy to the Crimson Keep, glad to have found her safe.
We need to equip both of them. Don't need shock resistance anymore, so this is this part. Look, there is a hidden room. Go there. It's still the statue. Store. Some juice. Okay, so everything from here, so we have 2 more chests there. The mouse something. There's another chest there. So should go to the go here and then we'll see. Here. Go up here. Safe, and then just go here. Auto, small seat, and then let's just go up. Go check what's there. Water.
Seems Amy wasn't the only bard who hadn't reappeared. Rex still needed help.
This one is
The Crimson Keep was playing host to the traveling squirrel folk on their annual pilgrimage to the Bright Fir. They honored the young king with an invite to their Leaf's Fall Festival, the first outsider to be asked to this mysterious gathering in generations. Redgi was pleased to take some time away from battle to experience the wonder of the Great Golden Woods.
fish here first.
Amy was waiting with Rex. She'd remembered what they'd been looking for in the crypts. The Book of Immortal Song. Maybe Chetty Mercury was still searching the Hall of Books. The dream of music that lasts forever was worth the risk to these talented young bards.
So one time down. In hopes we find the last part. So again, just straight ahead for the beginning.
Pages from music books littered the ground, perhaps dropped in a hurry. Chetty must be near. But what had made this brave bard run?
So he is on the end, okay? Then just straight ahead. So it's just me. Save point. Oh, he's playing. And he's running. Who would have
Redgi
thought?
glimpsed Chetty running deeper into the crypts. Something had scared him. Something lurking in the shadows.
Straight ahead. Hopes he's not running away further.
Redgi caught up with the lost musician. But Chetty wasn't leaving without the Book of Immortal Song. Redgi had little choice but to help the bard. As soon as Redgi set paw in the Hall of Books, He knew something was wrong. Something in the shadows, quieter than a mouse. It was Fang Bu, an infamous warlord known for his brutality with a halberd. With Fang Bu finally laid to rest, Chetty scooped up pages of the Book of Immortal Song. With a nod of thanks to Redgi, he scurried towards the surface. After all they'd been through, Redgi hoped the young bards gave a historic performance.
That's another side quest done. One more. Huh. Here basically quite near to the two boxes I didn't open. Just refill the bottle. Here there are two more. I think I never did go down here. Should be more one that should be down here. Yeah. Finished down here, and let's go back up. Feels like we have a new quest. Save. Not sure when it saved the last time. Just run, we don't need, even if there is some, we don't need to fight. Just to go finish the side quests. Fort. Not another bar.
If any more bards went missing, the Crimson Keep would fall silent. Redgi needed to speak to Rex and the other bards.
sure they are again next to the crypt. Because, yeah, they're bards.
The bards explained that Johnny Nasher had gone into the crypts to buy tobacco from Bertle the Turtle. There'd been no sign or sight of either of them since.
A guard that's just going to rescue them. Or an adventure guild. He is... Okay. So... Next. And just run because like he's in the on the other side of the green area.
The bard's pipe and tobacco pouch. Johnny would never have left them on purpose.
Here. Go search for the bard. We don't need to fight them more.
As Reggie felled the last of the undead, Bertle appeared, calling for help. A young rat was under attack. Reggie and Bertle rushed to his homestead.
And let's refill and go.
Not a horde, but Crocus Khan. This fearsome Toad King rode his lizard steed into many a battle, but this would be his last. It's rumored that 1 in 8 frogs can trace their lineage to the Great Crocus. But This old toad would sire no more. With Crocus defeated, Johnny and Bertle thanked Redgi for his help. Redgi hoped in the future they would find safer and less pungent places to trade.
So here we are also finished. That's the arrows. But we'll run back and another guard. Up. Refill. Second to sit, and then let's run. Check which part is the next part missing. At least go missing a little bit more near the full map to the other side. Picking some bullets, just make a save here, and then let's go check which part is the next part. Oh, there are all of them.
Rex had asked the king to meet the bards in the cellar. He had a grand vision for the Crimson Keep's dark storeroom.
Just go. Honey? Just go here.
Rex's plan was to convert the dank cellar into a bustling pub, if some rat could gather the materials. Redgi was happy to find what they needed. If for no other reason, then it may stop so many bards disappearing into the crypts.
I would prefer. So we need beer. And more. Okay. Here is the next dump. Doing the floor yet. Just finish this Bardic inspiration first. Nails. Construction materials. This spendy kit has all the materials needed to build a new pub and music venue that will be perfectly into the charisma keeps up.
The trader was relieved to hear the bards had a trade to fall back on for when this musician fantasy inevitably failed, so he offered a good price.
Okay, next. But it will be harder. Then only good I did all the fights before, so I have some extra coin.
Having the necessary materials, Reggie handed them over to Rex and the bards. Reggie wondered if they had even a basic understanding of construction. Reggie could see himself spending many a night in The King's Tale, basking in the music, sipping red berry wine, and regaling the rat folk with tales of his battles, whether they wanted to be regaled or not.
I think it is worth it to save them. Here later, so just save. Should be finished. We're going from there. I think I'll be checking the other two villages first. The Forbidden Crypt has also the travel location also, okay? First here, to check if there is any other quest or something. Want to go to the crypts. Just checking if done. So don't have anything up here. Go to the village. Check on the village if everything is done and if we bought everything. We do have some stuff to buy. There's some more boots. There were some. Not everything, but we have some quests here. Wait, a mudworm.
Since Redgi had dealt with the Grub Queen, nothing had disturbed the miners. But now, they whisper of a legendary giant. Redgi believed the mudworm was a long-dead creature of rat pup tails, made out to be giant, but only half the size of a cow grub.
Let's go to the mines. We finish this fight. Straight away, and we should. So he should be in here. Safe? So they saw the worm. Straight. Okay. Just go out of the way. Well,
Redgi was wrong. These mudworms could have eaten a cow grub and still asked for dessert. Hacking his way through extinct monster guts was not how Redgi expected today to go. Still, the head of a legendary mudworm to adorn his royal bedchamber would be no small reward.
someone, okay. No, but wait, we can. Oh, I also have to go back, but like we can go and gather some items we missed. Save fast. Done. So let's just this way. Okay, yeah, go down here. Stored. Down there one more and that way. Good. Fetch them. Here, so just down. This. Just go check if here is perhaps the statue. I also need. Just go to the other side. I still don't like the chains down here. Here. Get out of here. chest, okay. Open and then just go. Down here. Go back up. To the village. Yes. Yes, it is. It's
The Grub King had been sighted in the mines, no doubt in search of his queen. Reggie wondered how best to break the news to him. Probably with a sword.
check if I can fast travel there. Go check on him. Let's go check on the king.
The miners were evacuated on hearing the roars of the Grub King. Reggie wondered if it already knew.
He does not. Okay, before we go into the fight. refill the bottle. It's behind you.
The Grub King's tremendous size made it hard to miss. The beast was heading deeper into the mines, to his queen's lair.
That's okay, man. All the way down. Follow him down.
The miners wished their king luck. Redgi had to get to the bottom of the mines before the Grub King finds the queen's lair, and whatever might be left of her.
He won't be happy. So the fastest way will be here.
Moles in the tunnels were not what Redgi expected to find here. They spoke about seeking materials for their rocket. It all sounded very confusing to Redgi.
Okay, so I'm not allowed to up here. Basically, get around.
Redgi was shocked to find another mole, all alone in the mines. Seb, an engineer of the Bolshevik Republic, said he was waiting for Scrapper Team Alpha to return. Redgi had to find them before the Grub King does.
It's funny how the more people want like music and just have their portable playing machines with them. Safe. From here. Just refill our bag.
Seb led them to the scrapper's location. They had been harvesting materials from the corpse of the Grub Queen. If the Grub King saw them, they'd be bug food. Too late. The Grub King had returned for the culprits and found Redgi and Seb. The Scrapper team thanked Redgi for saving their lives, but were even more grateful to have a fresh corpse to butcher. Redgi sighed. He was just glad there were no more grubs.
More stuff to recycle. We can go back up. quest. What? To go to here. Yeah. Yes. So already thinking I would have to go through the pool cave. Something. Next.
The village elder has heard worrying news. The miners believe the Stalker Queen has reared her spiky head. Redgi agrees to investigate.
Let's proceed inside. Just take a minute. Let's proceed.
When Redgi first arrived at the mine, he found a rat miner arguing with Seb the engineer. The mole wanted to head down into the mines to fix the tram, but the rat refused to let him enter for fear of the Stalker Queen. Redgi told the miner he would personally take Seb to the tram to repair it.
Go this way. Have some
Traversing the mine was hard work. The Stalker Queen had been busy. Her offspring had spread to every corner. Seb was not used to this much fighting, and was glad to have Redgi by his side.
He provides some good music. I have to say that. What? Hear music, so there has to be a mole in front of us.
Fighting next to Seb brought back bittersweet memories for Redgi. He was determined Seb would not suffer the same fate as his old friend. The Stalker Queen and a fresh brood of eggs. Redgi supposed this was a good reason for the tram being late today.
He did just one for the last good measure.
Together, Rat and Mole felled the Stalker Queen. Seb swore to get the tram working again single-pawed, in thanks for Redgi's help. Redgi was just happy to have made a new mole friend.
Oh. We're so finished here now. Check in the village if there is any other quest, but I think there shouldn't be. Check the shop. Selling anything for us. Hill village. So down here. So the mines should be done. Let's go check the mall town. Something here new? No. They're still on the computers. Anything to sell? No.
King Demolition rarely lost in the arena, but new challengers are always keen to try their luck.
Okay, some challengers. Auto saved, now we can go for the challengers. Did finish all of those. Tomato is the mole. Slide. Oh, this one. Should be a challenge.
General Hamid Moli made a name for himself with his swift feet and swifter paws. But Redgi could roll like a hedgehog and pounce like a bat. This swift-pawed champion was as light-footed as any dancer of the Bolshevik ballet, but not nimble enough to overcome King Demolition.
Nobody's quick enough. Store. Up. Feel it, and then the next one.
Redgi's renown in the arena brought challengers from every corner of the known ratdom. From the cold rivers of the north came the brutal Billy Von Dam. Even this beaver's bite wasn't enough to stop King Demolition. Redgi wondered if he'd gained any fans among the beaver folk.
With killing their champion? Don't think so. Huh. Doesn't like it. Otherwise, it's quite nice, but like it doesn't provide any resistances. Oh, there's one more who just came in. But I also wanted to finish this one.
This would be a true challenge, unleashing wave upon wave of foes on Redgi. He hoped he had the iron to go the distance. Exhausted, Redgi stood over his defeated foes. He had truly earned his status as a legend of Moletown. He wondered if he preferred glory to duty.
useful.
The grub buster armor was Molekind's ingenious defense against even the most vicious grub bites. Redgi wondered how it would stand up to his sword. The plate armor of the grub buster suit didn't stand a chance against King Demolition and his trusty sword. Redgi wondered if the moles would make him a frog buster suit.
I could also be happy with a grubbuster suit. It does look cool, but it's heavy. Anything else? Nope. Finish our quest here. We are not able to buy anything here. So we fill up here because we're not. Safe. Check. Confirming. Just finish the quotes. Do this. Here. New ones. So heavy armor. Got new shields. Oh, lot of them. Says we got some new. Got a lot of them. It's not checking for a while, I think. station. Continuing down here. And what it is where we were to the festivities. Right here.
Redgi was greeted by the squirrel guide Zazu at the forest edge. She'd been sent to show the king the way to the festival, a secret path known only by squirrel folk. The forest was not at all what the young king expected. He'd heard the bright fir's golden leaves bathed the entire forest in light. There'd been no mention of these giant mushrooms that made the air heavy with spores. The bright fir's golden light fell on the forest clearing and caravans like an enchantment. The mood, though, was not festive, but worried. Zazu, embarrassed, explained the reason they asked the brave young king here was to plead for his help. The squirrel elder and a priest of the bright fir journeyed to the abandoned glimmer mines to harvest bright moss, and had not returned.
A huge area. Go to the first safe and then I think we will make it.
With the golden light of the camp behind him, Redgi headed back out into the gloom in search of the mines.
Assume there should be also the last test.
Signs were not promising. Outside the glimmer mines were vicious beetles. What had driven them from their cave home? The squirrel folk were in more danger than they knew.
So I can go down or straight ahead. Just check the straight. Okay, that's safe. Great, okay. Side. It's a nice bow, but too strong. Just wait.
The squirrel elder's walking cane lying abandoned. If he didn't have it, Redgi wondered, how did he carry himself from this place?
Keep it on. Should be here.
The rocks of the Glimmer Mines glowed with a blue light unlike anything Redgi had ever seen. Redgi wondered what the moles would make of this place. The Squirrel Elder's lifeless body lay on the floor, the priest at his side. Before Redgi could approach, he found out why they were trapped here. This was the nest of the Beetle Queen.
She is furious.
With the Beetle Queen in her glimmering grave, Redgi approached the still body of the Squirrel Elder. The Squirrel Elder rose with a yelp. He'd been in trance from the ritual smoking of extra potent bright moss. Unaware, he almost became the Beetle Queen's snack. Thanking Redgi for the rescue, they headed back to begin the festival.
The Beetle Queen is dead. We are back. Let's see if they're happy and can celebrate more where the Elder is back.
This market stall sells all sorts of quality goods. A few coins spent here would spruce up the Crimson Keep nicely.
Footprints, okay.
With the Squirrel Elder back at the Bright Fir, with a tankard of bright sap in his paw, the Festival of Leaf's Fall could finally begin. No sooner had the Elder raised his cup into the air to begin his opening speech, came the clattering of wood and smashing of glass. To everyone's horror, a drunken squirrel had knocked over the table with the bright sap. The Festival of Leaf's Fall could not continue without the rare and sacred drink. The Squirrel Elder turned to Redgi, asking if the brave young king would again save their festival and venture into the shrine of the tapped root. to collect more bright sap.
So basically, we have some more fetch quests. Bright Fair Forest Underground Key, a key given to the by the Squirrel Elder that allows access to the underground in the Bright Fair Forest. Okay. So this is basically back and down. So just do that.
In the maze of bright fir roots, the spores were so thick Redgi had to wear his gas mask. Was this infestation the reason the bright firs were dying?
Everything here? I was thinking it will be harder. So up is a secret room. Let's go check. Up on the way.
The shrine of the tapped root stood before him, but the root looked damaged. Before Redgi could wonder what had done this, he got his answer. A root worm, bloated and enraged by bright sap. Rootworms had been banished from these parts for generations. Redgi had a feeling its presence meant something was rotten in the state of bright fir. To Redgi's dismay, the tap was broken. Redgi did not look forward to returning to the Squirrel Elder with no sacred sap and news of rootworms.
I think information can bring back to the elder. First,
Though shocked at the news, the Squirrel Elder had an idea. The tap was one of several made in the basement woodsmith workshop of Castle Dre. Perhaps Redgi could look there.
store. Reset. Improve value. Get this to go.
Approaching the ruins of Castle Dray, Reggie's whiskers twitched at the familiar stench on the breeze. He refused to believe it, after all he'd done to be rid of them.
Okay, that sounds as frogs.
It could not be. The frog scourge had returned, a pestilence on the sacred forest that could not be allowed to spread. A slapping of webbed feet from the basement. More pond filth waited below, and would soon feel his blade. The frog squatter was none other than General Hack-Hack, no better than a common thief looting supplies. The only thing he'd be taking today was his last breath. With the satisfaction of the Frog General dead at his paws, Reggie found the replacement tap. The squirrels would have their sacred sap.
One. Corner. Refill for two. Safe.
Reggie was surprised to find a mole in Brightfir Forest. The mole was embarrassed. He'd got lost going from Station C-19 to Station 24/7. Reggie sympathized. Those tunnels were a tough route. Lost he may have been, but still enterprising. The mole had armor for sale, if the king had the coin. The mole had heard of this king of rats who traveled the underground, but never believed it was true. Perhaps Reggie knew the tunnels well enough to give him directions. The king barely noticed the journey back to the Bright Fir, dwelling as he was on the return of frog spawn to the ratdom. Where there's a general, an army must be close by. Reggie handed over the tap, but wished he could spare the old squirrel the pain of hearing frogs were in Castle Dray. The squirrel elder could not allow the festival to continue, knowing pond scum squatted in their ancestral home. Reggie did not need to be asked. He knew what needed to be done. Reggie could not believe the frogs had returned after all he had done to be rid of them. Pond scum never learn.
Finishing the stuff, but we are today. Finishing here. Just taking, preparing everything. Saving. That. This will be it for today. So we will say bye to everybody on TikTok and YouTube now, because like this will be it for today. And let's check, who do we want to raid today? We have Suryan online, and we are surely going for him. We have also somebody playing Tales of Iron, but no, we're going to Suryan. He is Arc Knights, and I'm sure he will be a great view for further. Thank you everybody for visiting, and wish you fun with the Suryan. Goodbye and see you soon everybody. Bye.
Oh, nicht so, danke. Oh, okay. Danke für den Raid.